everybody, what's up? Touch Base again. It's another youtube.com/HutchFace05 video. Yeah, so I'm gonna play some Rocket League today, and I wanted to just talk again because I'm really tired right now, but I can't sleep. And yeah, I don't know. So let's find a match. I'm gonna try out Hoops or Rocket Labs. That sounds really fun. So I've been noticing this trend. I know a lot of other YouTubers, not to say that I am a YouTuber, but a lot of other people on YouTube have been talking about it. Basically, like, I don't know, all this drama and stuff on YouTube. I haven't really noticed it too much until like literally the last like month or so. Just it seems like that's all people want right now. And I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty annoying, and it kind of makes a shitty experience all around for like people who you know, are basically YouTube junkies. And that's, you know, like for me, I watch YouTube more than I watch television or Netflix. You know, Netflix YouTube and Twitch are basically my two forms of media that I watch more than anything. And it sucks really bad that, you know, I have to go on there and siphon through like just basically hundreds of videos which are all drama related. And I mean, I guess it's not that bad because I know what I like to watch, so you know, it's kind of, I'm very specific on what I pick. But like most people, I guess, that don't really have an agenda on YouTube, they just go in there and watch shit. I know that they have to be running into stuff like that. And now that there's bigger channels, which I know everyone who watches this is probably familiar with, like Drama Alert and all that stuff, like, I get it, you know, there needs to be some kind of form of that because there's like, you know, it's basically like tabloids, but for the internet, you know, for internet famous people or whatever. I get that. But it kind of sucks because like YouTube and stuff like that used to be like a fun place where you go for like certain types of videos. You know, most of it is gaming related. And then you have like your how-tos, tech video. Like, I don't know, there's so many different genres of things. Like, with like normal media, like big movie stars and stuff like that, like they're really only to one specific sect of media, and that is like movies and television. Where YouTube, it's kind of like everything, you know. And that was like my biggest thing with YouTube. I think I could probably say YouTube like 40 more times this video. But it's, you know, it's just like, it's super annoying. And I feel like it's only going to get worse. It's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse. And I hate thinking like that now, but I mean, it's true. I genuinely feel like it. It seems like no matter what, people are trying to dig up any kind of dirt they can on anybody just to get a click, a view, you know, or just to get somebody to talk about what they're doing and not really even caring about the situation at hand or anything, you know, anything that can be done to try to figure out any kind of like drama or ill thing that has happened from a famous YouTuber, even ones that really aren't that famous, just, you know, just to stir up shit, basically. And I'm specifically referring to Toby Turner. And I know a lot of people fucking have talked about this already, and I know there's been others that have been talked about a lot in the recent, you know, few years that have caused quite a stir on YouTube. It just sucks, man. It's like, it's going against the grain of what made this platform such a great thing for people. Like, my whole thing was people would basically dog on me for like not watching the news or not keeping up with current events. And my reasoning is, yeah, I do like to be informed and, you know, keep up with things happening in the world I live in. That's important. So I understand the reasoning of wanting to do that. But the problem with that is that the media, mostly when it comes to news related things like world news, world topics, political shit like that, they focus a very high percentage of that on the negative things, and it's easy to go that route because negative things create buzz more so than positive things. Like, good things will be talked about for a while, and people will be like, oh, you remember that time when this really good thing happened? But that'll be what it is. It'll be just a distant memory. It won't be a very strong topic that people will hang on to for days and weeks and months and even years. Negative things, however, that's what sticks. Look at school. Like, look at your history classes. I mean, I guess that's the only reference from like a educational standpoint. But like, look at stuff like that. Like, what stands out to people more than the happy, positive things? Um, with events that happen, it's the negatives always, and it sucks. It's like you try to wake up and okay, so that's not really what it's about, but I mean, it's just something that's been bothering me, and I hate it even more because I'm getting sucked into it. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, when I see this stuff, I want to watch it because not only do I want to know what's happening, but I also want to see what people are saying, and I'm getting sucked into it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not like above it. I'm not an elitist, but is it annoying and stupid? Yes. Is it effective? Yes. I mean, getting that for views is very effective, and I really hate it. And judging by the thumbnail I will probably make for this video, I mean, it's kind of a joke, but I'm sure it may get clicked more than any video I've ever made before. Who knows? But that's another thing I kind of want to talk about. I guess I'm going to play 2 games since I got into this one late. That's another thing I'm kind of wanting to talk about is clickbait. That's not a new thing whatsoever, but I've just noticed recently how bad it's actually gotten. Like, it is crazy bad. I mean, people will literally make thumbnails and posts that are literally not related to the video whatsoever, just to get a click. And I'm not going to name any names because I rarely do when I talk about stuff like this. Actually, I never do because I think that's even more drama. Besides the Toby Turner name drop, I usually don't do it. But the clickbait thing, I mean, it's just getting like out of hand. It's in my opinion, again, I'm gonna just say it again. This is all my opinion, and it really has no effect on how things probably actually are. And maybe I don't understand some shit. I don't know. But clickbait to me is giving a person who creates media the ability to pump out videos or posts or whatever, any kind of media they want, and really not put that much effort into it. And I will also go on record to say that I'm not saying that I put 100% all of my effort into my videos, because I'm going to be honest, I don't. I just make what I like to make, and I hope people will see it and are interested in it and want to click on it. That's my only hope. That's my only interest and goal with this stuff, is just to have some kind of community. The same thing with Twitch. If I had some kind of branding or some kind of shtick that I would do to maybe get people a little bit more interested in clicking repeatedly on my videos, I would probably do a lot better and maybe actually be able to, make a financial career out of it at some point. But it's whatever. That's okay. I always get so off topic when I do this, but the clickbait thing, though, I mean, okay, just for instance, this is nobody's video, what I'm about to say, but I feel like it could be a good example. Like, say, I just won, or, okay, so, like, if somebody puts a picture of them next to, like, a Lambo or some crazy car, and then they're like, I just won the lottery, $1.2 million, and everyone, if they have a following, everyone's like, oh my god, no way. So within hours, the video will get 1 million views or some crazy shit. and then the video is just about them maybe like thought they won $1 million or something funny happened, and then okay, I don't know, maybe that's not a good example. A better example would be if like, you know, let's say they give a premise to the video like a lot of YouTubers do, where it's like, I just hit the jackpot, and then the video goes on, and then maybe at the end it's like something kind of cool happens, or the fuck was that noise? Something kind of cool happens, or, you know, like something crazy happens at the beginning of the video, or maybe they talk about it for a few minutes or something like that, and then that's it. Like the thumbnail literally has nothing to do with the content that's being presented, and people click on it just for that thumbnail. Like, I fucking hate that. And I hate it because it's the same with the drama shit. I get sucked into that shit. When I see a crazy thumbnail, I'm like, oh shit, you know, like, I gotta watch this. This is gonna be nuts. And then literally like 10 seconds of the video, I'm actually thinking to myself like, wow. And then the rest of the video, I'm like, what? You know? Like, if I were to imagine how I'm gonna make this thumbnail, I'm probably gonna make it like, I just won a Ferrari. And like $10 million or something crazy. And if it's applicable and people on YouTube see it, then I'll probably get a lot of fucking views. If not, then whatever. But you understand what I'm getting at. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I want to name names so bad, but I don't want to be that guy. But if you watch their videos, you know who I'm talking about. And I know it's kind of a joke. I know it's kind of a joke, as like, oh, you're clickbait, blah, 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 blah. And people on Twitch do it too, but it's a little bit different on there because you can just click in and see what they're doing to see if it's legit, and if you don't like what you see, you can just fucking leave, and then it's no big deal. But viewing on YouTube is different because even though you might just click and immediately leave the video, you're still giving them views. And I literally have not contributed anything to this game. I just want to point that out. Epic gameplay. But yeah, it kind of sucks knowing that I get sucked into these videos and other people do as well, and you're literally paying those people. And I'm not like trying to say that you're a bad person for doing it or whatever. Not saying people are wrong for doing it because they're just browsing the internet, looking at stuff. Like, I get it. I do the same shit. But it just sucks knowing that, you know, you see these people who get crazy amounts of views, and then you're like, why? You know, if you're somebody who is a genuine like YouTube person, and you see like hundreds of videos of content per week or month or even fucking day, you know what's bad and what's good, and you know what to question. So it's not even a matter of like, I don't know. It's not even a matter of quality. It's asking the question of how and why. You know, how could they put out a video like this and be comfortable with making potentially thousands of dollars off of it when they know they're not doing anything? You know what I mean? It's kind of like being a person who's been given too much in life for doing nothing. It's kind of like the same thing. Like, yeah, they may have worked a little bit to get there, but at the end of the day, they're getting a lot for doing nothing. And I've never been a fan of that. You know, I don't know. I don't want to sound like a fucking... I don't want to sound like an elitist prick or anything by saying this shit, but I mean, it's... Okay, I'll put it into better terms. Some of my favorite YouTubers, like literally my favorite fucking YouTubers who... I mean, I'm fairly new to the scene, I guess. I mean, I'm not really new to it, but okay. I haven't been there since the beginning. Let's just say that. It was a little bit after that. But my favorite YouTubers, I can't watch them anymore. I literally cannot watch them. And it's for the pure fact that I know that every single time I click on one of their videos, it's almost guaranteed to be clickbait. Like, it's very rarely, like, throughout the weeks and months that I'll get a couple videos and I'll rewatch them because they're quality and they're what I remember. Some of them have stayed true. Some of them have, you know, they might have a little bit of clickbait in there, but it's mainly just to be sarcastic or funny or whatever. Like, I get that. But the people who do it every single day, multiple times a day, and they're literally buying they're buying these cars that I'm talking about for clickbait. They're buying the Lambos and the fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, man. It's just getting to a point where it's not even fun anymore. Like it's not even fun to like browse through YouTube and try to like find that new person you want to subscribe to and get daily updates and shit in your inbox for their videos. Like, it's getting to the point where it's just like, I'm just going to try to find random shit, and if it's good, then I'll watch it once, but that's the extent I'm going to go with it. I see videos all the time, even of people that I don't watch consistently, and I'm like, wow, like, this video looks like it's going to be awesome, or, hey, I see the production value, it's really good. And then you go and watch the rest of their videos, and it's the same shit. It's just like a carbon copy of everyone else's clickbait, and it's fucking really annoying. Oh shit, we're going into overtime? Get out of town. I don't know, maybe I'm out of line by saying this stuff, because I don't make 6 figures a year doing YouTube or Twitch or anything like that, so I don't understand the logistics of it. I don't understand things from the business side of things for it, so maybe they have to do things a little bit different to keep their income the way that they have it now. And, you know, there's probably a lot of other stuff I don't get. You know, it's whatever. But, I don't know. The only people that I see really talking about it are YouTubers who are established. And the other people who do talk about it, they're kind of hypocritical. That's I've noticed that is the people who do talk about it who don't have a fan base. They're trying to do the same thing, but while bitching about it. You know what I mean? And I hope this video doesn't come off like that, because that's not my goal. My goal is just this is me, a normal dude, a normal average guy talking about the trend that I see. That's really all I'm trying to make with this. I don't know. I guess that's really all I have to say about it. You know, if you watch this and you have any input, I'd like to hear it. I don't know. I like to hear the standpoint of people. I like to hear the standpoint of people that's not trying to be the lesser evil or the evil. It seems like it's so one-sided either way, and there's no like middle ground. And when I think to myself about these things, I like to think of it from the middle ground. Like, I don't really know full-heartedly how these things work as far as like the money part of it goes or anything like that. But I like to try to just put my input in and see if and when people say anything, you know, what they have to say about what I say when I say it. So yeah, this was a weird video. It is really late, and I don't know. I just got done watching YouTube, and I wanted to make this video and just say some shit. So if you like this video, clickbait that like button. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, clickbait that subscribe button, because clickbait and drama. Later.